it's Jessica, and today's video is actually one that one of my friends had suggested in the comments a while ago, and I'm just now getting to it. Took a while to buy all the ingredients, but this is how I make my tteokbokki here in Korea. The only difference with this recipe that I did this time is I'm missing 2 ingredients. I forgot to buy carrots. I usually put one big carrot cut up into there. And also I usually put like 2 to 3 sweet potatoes in it as well, but the sweet potatoes were super expensive. When I went with Jiho to the grocery store, and it was like a huge box of them, or like 10 sweet potatoes, and that was too much for just the tteokbokki, or to eat all of it before it went bad. So yeah, those 2 ingredients I was not able to put into this video, but everything else was there. And yeah, I'll just show you what I got, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so these are all the ingredients I'll be using for the tteokbokki. Just typical stuff. I'll go through it when I'm showing you me preparing everything. I'll label everything. So yeah, that's everything. And this is the tteokbokki. I need to set this in water and let it soak for about 20 minutes to make the tteokbokki. These ones for some reason were stuck together like hard, so it took a while to separate them all. Yeah, just soaking that in some water. And then we have cabbage. So for cabbage, I like to do like half of a cabbage or a quarter of a cabbage. Just because, you know, tteokbokki isn't tteokbokki if it doesn't have a lot of cabbage. But yeah, I just cut these into little pieces and put it in a pan on a low heat. And next is onion. Usually I would just put like half an onion, but since I didn't have carrots or sweet potato, I decided to put a full onion just so I can get some more veggies in the tteokbokki. So again, these are cut into little pieces and just thrown in there. Okay, and next is the mini vegan sausages. I've shown them before in a previous video, and I'm just cutting them to look kind of like octopus like this, so the sauce can get inside, and putting them in the pan and just heating them all up together. And now I'm starting to make the sauce. So that is the soy sauce, and I put 1 tablespoon of that into the bowl, and now I'm putting sesame oil, about 1 tablespoon of that in there as well. And next is the red pepper flakes. So that is supposed to be around 1 teaspoon, and I was too lazy to actually measure that out, so I just sprinkled some in there. And let's see, next is the sugar. So for the sugar, I put usually 1.5 tablespoons, but I put a little extra in this time because my boyfriend Jiho He's not that good with spicy foods, so I wanted to make it a little bit sweeter. So I added a little bit more sugar in there. And usually the sweet potato will also make it sweeter, just because, you know, it's sweet potato. But since I didn't have any of that, I just put extra sugar. And for the garlic, I put about 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of garlic diced into small little pieces. Usually I use the already minced garlic it's already pre-minced and it's in a package, but I didn't buy any of that. I just had the garlic. And now we're on the red pepper paste, also known as gochujang. And I put 3 tablespoons of that in there. Just again, because I put that extra sugar. So just trying to mix that all up. Yeah, in most Korean foods, you have to have a lot of garlic and sesame oil. It's like not real Korean food if you don't have that. And I had just put a little bit of water in there because the paste was thick, so I wanted to get a little water in there to help me mix it up together. And just putting the sauce into the pan with all the vegetables and the vegan sausages. Usually it looks prettier. I like it with different colors in there, but again, I didn't have the carrots or the sweet potatoes. If I did have that, I would put usually I would put about half a carrot and maybe 2 to 3 sweet potatoes cut into little pieces, and then that's the perfect recipe, I think. And as you saw, I put some more water in there into the pan, but it was looking a little too watery, so I added some more red pepper flakes because you want the Ddukbokki sauce to be a little thick and not like soup, but more like the consistency that you will see right now. So I'm just adding some more soy sauce and sesame oil, and a little bit more sugar. And I accidentally dropped a huge clump in there. But yeah, you know, it's all good. And now is the vegan fish cakes, I guess is the direct translation. Vegan fish cakes. And I just put a couple slices of those and I cut into little strips. I didn't put too many of those because Jiho did not like, doesn't really like the texture of these vegan versions, so I didn't want to put too many in there. But it's looking pretty good, and at that point it was about 20 minutes later, so the dok was ready. It should have been ready at least, but it was still pretty sticky. I don't know, it was sticky and hard, but it was okay. I got it all figured out. And the last ingredient, second to last ingredient is this green onion, just cut into, as you see, little pieces. I apologize for this voiceover. Kimchi, my cat, is just playing with her cat toy right now. So that sound, if you can hear that, that's just her playing with her toy. Yeah, this is just the green onion. And usually I put about half to one of those green onion stalks that you just saw. And now for the last ingredient, just some plain noodles, no flavoring or anything. Just some ramen noodles. So it's, I guess technically this is Ddukbokki. So ramen and Ddukbokki together. I just thought it would be good to have a little extra something in there, because it wasn't quite that much, and it's good to have different textures and flavors in there. So just trying to soak them into the sauce, as you can see. And now they are finished. This is probably about 10-15 minutes later after putting the ramen noodles in there. And yeah, it's ready and good. Just trying to separate all the noodles from clumping together. And a little appetizing some sesame seeds, just sprinkle a little bit on top of that, and that's the end product. I'm just saying hello. I'm so happy to be done and about to eat. There's Jiho, and here is our lunch. So yeah, that was our Ddukbokki. Jiho really liked it. It was a little spicier than the previous Ddukbokki I had made, which I like spice, but Jiho doesn't like too much spice, so I tried to make it a little sweeter for him, which is funny, I think, because of the stereotypes. But anyways, it still ended up tasting delicious. But yeah, I kind of measured everything out, but then I just go by the color of the sauce, like the spice level, and just by a little taste and what I see. So it just roughly is the ingredients I use. But yeah, it was such a good Ddukbokki. Both Jiho and I got second helpings of that, and there was enough for one more meal for me. I ended up eating the rest of it the day after Jiho went back home, so I had that for my dinner, and that was just so yummy and delicious. It's been a while since I made some Ddukbokki, and I think the sauce tastes better homemade than, for example, the Ddukbokki restaurant from my previous video. The sauce there is not that good, but I don't know if that's just because how Jiho's made the sauce, or the ingredients that's provided there, or what. But yeah, that was my Ddukbokki recipe, I guess, and I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you have any comments for this video, any questions, go ahead, put those down below. If you also have video suggestions, you can go ahead and let me know. If you liked the video, put a thumbs up. If it was kind of boring, it's not really what you like, go ahead, put a thumbs down. And yeah, I hope you have a happy, healthy, and safe day. Bye bye.